Hi everyone. I haven't actually put anything or posted anything for about 5 months now, since the lockdown was sort of quite strong. I was in the middle of doing a video 5 months ago and was trying to show everybody how I was doing certain things by cooking, I mean, specifically, during the lockdown. And smart me ended up cutting my finger with a knife and ended up in A&E because I'm on anticoagulant for over a year now. And my finger was just endlessly bleeding and bleeding, bleeding, wouldn't stop. And the ambulance ended up coming. And yeah, was out of use for a good few weeks. Reason being, my skin was taking forever to heal, and I ended up getting an infection. Pus was coming out of my finger. I know it's kind of healed at the moment, but they did a good job of it. And yeah, but it took a really long time to heal. The stitches didn't really do much. But I kept going in and being masked up and having to just make sure that it was washed and cleaned and wait for it to sort of heal naturally, as much as naturally can be with my condition of Raynaud's and the R.E.S.T, where everything just takes forever. And I should have taken a picture or a video. But yeah, I was so stressed out, to say the least, and concerned of, am I going to lose my finger? I'm losing my finger. Yeah, that I actually forgot. And that's another thing that I've noticed since we've been in lockdown. I haven't been out since, to be honest. Those were the only times that I'd been out during lockdown. Everything was coming over. I was put on the high list scenario. And all my meds were getting through the post. The shopping of food was being sent over. It was a struggle getting it during the COVID. So a lot of things people were panic buying, and it just didn't leave us much room to get what we wanted of the essentials. Luckily, I was on the list of the highly vulnerable, and therefore certain things were getting sent over by the government, which did come in handy very well. What else has happened? We're now in October. And yes, one major thing that's changing for us at the moment, and us, I mean me and my partner, is that we are getting a little puppy. Yes, she's definitely born now. We've reserved her, and it's going to be a cavapoo. It'll suit our flat, and for those that are for the first time, newbies, and she's very, the cavapoos themselves are naturally trainable, and but she's too young to come to us at the moment, naturally being 5 days old or about a week. And we're picking up on the 1st of December. And hopefully she'll grow with us and start helping sort of out. Apparently cavapoos are very easily trainable. And therefore we'll be able to train her to help with certain sort of difficulties that I have of picking things up. I'm usually at home most of the time, so one of the down things for cavapoos is that they suffer from anxiety, separation anxieties. That's not going to be a problem here because most of the time, I'm housebound or indoors a lot more. Even if I do little bits and pieces of whatever I can, it's pretty much around the house. And if I go out, she'll probably come with us. And yeah, so therefore we're looking forward to that. Yeah, it was a tough time during the COVID and the pandemic being indoors. It was seeing the same four walls, and even though I was talking to my parents through video on a daily basis, it was still hard. So having something like that will also sort of lighten the spirit for us and look forward to something sort of apart from us just being here. Yeah, apart from that, I will be posting a little bit more now. I'm still having my TPNs. This has been with me in this arm for almost, since Christmas and the New Year. So it's going well for 10 months. I've had a couple of checks to see if I've got any infections or deep vein thrombosis. So far, so good. My bloods were elevated. But I'm off to see the GP today for more blood tests and just check on me, which I'm grateful for. I'm being looked after very well by the team. And that's pretty much it. I'm keeping it short today, just to recap. And if there's anything that you guys would like to sort of ask during how it went through the pandemic. I've got fibromyalgia, which has been officially diagnosed. One of the main things that I'm noticing now that it's giving me a lot more brain fog. So I may start on something and talk about it, and then it just goes, and I'm like struggling to find the right words or divert off a topic. But I've found a little routine now of me being able to stick with, planning things that I'll end up writing it down and what's outstanding to try and help me. So if there's anything that you guys need to sort of inquire a little bit more, please ask away in the comment section, and I'll be happy to sort of help out or give you a little bit more of the information. I do remember in one of my previous videos, I promised someone that I would show about the calcium deposits and the sort of breakages on there. I still haven't forgotten. I've got it on my laptop. I need to charge my laptop because I had a bit of an issue losing the cable. And during the pandemic, even though it was one of the things that took forever to arrive, so I need to charge my laptop, get the pictures, and I still promise that is one thing that I've put on my to-do list that I still keep looking at, and I do promise that I will post it up. In the meantime, the only thing that you can see is these little red dots. My hands are still swollen, even though it's a bit, not exactly the warmest, but it's I'm kind of doing all right so far. Just hope the blood tests today show no abnormalities in any way. I'm still slightly underweight, but I'm not severely overweight as I was a year ago, or a year and a bit, when sort of my legs started swelling and found out of my malabsorption. So hopefully, slowly but surely, I'll be starting to get there. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you all. And as I said again, if there's anything that you guys want me to raise in future or ask any questions, please write in the comments below and I'll get back to you guys. Bye.